Casino?
Yeah, have you ever been to the casino?
Yeah, I have.
You like going?
It's been a while since I went.
They have an app you can get on your phone and make money.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's an easy way to make money.
It's a,
You put $10 on the game and I'm already at $100. And I won $1,000 the other day. Off of $10.
Off of $10?
Off of $10.
Same. That is a thing.
You just go down to the smoke shop, you put it on your account, and you play slot machines.
Oh, yeah.
On your phone.
Hello, YouTube. Hello, Facebook. Hello, the world overall. My name is whatever the hell I'm calling myself on the internet these days. Sexy bald man or something. I don't know. And I've got like half an hour of recording time.
For what?
Of like recording time on this thing. Did you know that I have recorded almost, let's see, there's about 2,400 videos on my YouTube channel, about 1,259 on my TikTok, and a good something or other on my Twitter feed. By the way, there's like 26,742 tweets archived, which, like, you really don't think about it that much. Like, have you ever fancied yourself a writer?
No.
You haven't? All right. You have like
A writer, like writing?
yeah,
With a pen and pencil?
pen, pencil, keyboard.
No.
Okay, but you have like social media, or have had it at one point, right?
I go on Facebook once in a while and look at what's on there. Look what's on there. I don't have it.
All right.
My picture's not there.
Okay.
So no, I don't really. I just play casino games. That's what I do on my phone. I don't like my phone.
Okay. Have you ever written someone like a letter?
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
Let's see. So, all together, I'm guessing that you've probably written between like greeting cards and little notes and everything, like a small novella of like just your thoughts alone, right?
Right. Okay.
So, if you take all those thoughts, those letters, those post-it notes, those messages, and you put them into one book, it would probably be something like maybe between 250 and about 375 pages long.
Maybe.
Maybe just a little bit more.
That would be like an autobiography, right?
Yep. It would. I, being the absolute pack rat of a person I am, have all my blogs, or all my blog posts saved, all of my short stories saved, all game attempts saved, all tweets, Facebook posts.
So you could write a book.
I can just piece everything together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Add a little bit, maybe.
Ow.
Be in here and there.
Oh yeah. I spent.
So why don't you do that?
Oh my God.
It'll probably be time consuming.
This would make an awesome album cover. Just a little lighting alone. Yeah. Actually, I've started to do that. I called it the Book of Blogs.
Oh.
And it's essentially 700 pages long.
Cool.
Oh yeah. So.
Then you gotta get it published.
Easy enough. science fiction, fantasy, satire. Just
Did you get it published?
still working on piecing it together,
Oh.
editing it.
Well, how long is it going to take you to do that if you've already spent 14 years on it?
A good year or so if I really put my nose to the grindstone and focus only on that.
Yeah.
There's about, I don't know how many pages.
Huh. Well, you got to do that.
Oh, yeah, I should.
Might have a bestseller.
Could be.
Could be. Or a movie even.
That's the idea. Like, imagine if you could speak something into existence, but not as like a blank slate. Like it has its own history, its own memories. Even if those memories are like just false and created, it would still remember those as if it lived every single second of those moments. And as soon as it was done doing what you created it for, it would simply like disappear back into the energy from whence it came.
No.
And it wouldn't be sad about it. It would know that its purpose is to fulfill a certain thing and then go back.
Go back where?
To simply
Nowhere.
yeah, to like the powers that be.
Good luck with that one.
Now
I didn't see that happening.
imagine if the thing you created wasn't able to go back to wherever it came from.
Okay.
Like it was kind of stuck, and for a while it's not able to actually comprehend what it's been given. All it knows is it wants to go back to its brothers and sisters.
But if it came from nowhere, how is that?
How is it possible?
Yeah, how is it that it would want to go back to nowhere?
in this novel, there exists 3 stages of becoming. There's nothingness, from which the concepts of ideas are forged. Then there's non-existence, which is where those concepts come together to form ideas. And then there's existence, where those ideas are brought into being, fulfill their purpose, and slowly return to nothingness.
That makes no sense.
Yes, it is.
No. I don't think so.
Alright.
It doesn't. Logic says.
Alright. So,
I mean, but then again, you know, logic's not always right. It's just logic.
true.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Well,
I know.
you should write the book.
I did.
Well, then get it going.
Like,
Put it together.
I have.
Somebody read it.
I have.
And what do they say?
It was almost like taking the entire contents of the internet, putting them on an LSD tab, making 400 of them into a wafer, and then eating the whole entire thing.
There you go. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, he's in there too.
That would be something.
Like every
make a storyline, or?
Yeah, it did. It's kind of
It's gotta be interesting.
self-insert. I get trapped in the friend's dream, unable to really get out. Then the dream dimension gets into a war with nightmares, which then evolves into a war between different dimensions, which then evolves into a war between existence and non-existence, which then evolves into a war between existence, non-existence, and nothingness, which then evolves into an all-out final battle between the concept of, or the entirety, and the very concept of creativity and physical manifest.
So it's a weird book.
Yes, it is.
Well,
But there's like action, drama, romance, like.
oh, you throw romance in there too, huh?
Oh yeah, I threw everything in there, including the kitchen sink, and including, and this is my personal favorite thing, an army of rainbow. Wait, no, how do I phrase it? An army of Dutch-speaking rainbow-colored squirrels.
Well, it sounds interesting, Morgan.
Oh, it is.
Might have just a Stephen King novel.
Yeah, he's in there too.
Well, it sounds like you ought to do something with it
Oh yeah.
someday.
There's like, he talks about, you know, life, death, like rebirth, God, God, the devil, Jesus, then like the concepts, various concepts of psychology, the theory of dreams, both like the literal sense in which it's just the brain rearranging memories, as well as the fact that it could be taking us to another dimension. There are,
That's true.
it talks about like the perception of the self versus the perception that others have of you, of like the concepts of videos being slices of time that forever repeat themselves, and in the very worst possible sense, the version of you that's in that video knows this fact, but they can't do anything outside of what the time loop decrees.
Oh,
Like it talks of freedom, of release, of holding on, of not giving up, of trying to find the best possible outcome for every single situation. And even if that outcome doesn't really pop up, it's you still giving your best shot. It has the aforementioned creation, like the storyline where one of those constructs, aptly named Face Puncher the Clown, for no reason outside of the fact that there was a clown, it punched faces, ta-da! And it went from this simple construct to something that has like a soul, a mind of its own, free will, just everything. The novel has like real life events in which the heroes try their best, their up happening anyways, regardless of like what their attempts are. It's satirical, it's deep, it's comedy, it's tragedy, it's every possible storyline wrapped into one novel.
Huh.
And I have drunk so much coffee writing that fucking thing.
I bet. Huh. So you need to make pictures to go with it.
I have.
Have you?
Yep. Like,
That's cool.
oh man.
Be a great author someday.
I have published about 9 books.
Have you?
Yep.
Cool. That's cool.
Yeah. I'm actually kind of proud of that.
I bet.
Because it takes a lot of focus and dedication and time to write just one book.
Yeah.
And now I barely am lucky if I'm able to write a Facebook post. Because when I write, I'm like zoned into my own head. I'm just like, for 14 years I was stuck in there trying to get that novel written.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
That doesn't sound like fun.
Nope, imagine a bouncy castle you can't escape. That was pretty much it. So, just,
Well, at least you got something accomplished in there.
yeah, 9 books and 11 albums so far. But,
You just gotta do what you gotta do.
yeah, but everyone has their small victories, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit, this thing's still going. Alright, well, thank you so much for paying attention to the first 30 seconds of this video before you decided it wasn't worth the Fortnite memes. And as always, like, follow, and obey.